Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Psychic Medium Ray, and this video I'm going to be doing a reading on uh, Kourtney Kardashian and also on Kim Kardashian. Now they have been in the spotlight if you haven't heard because recently Kourtney called Kim an egotistical, selfish, narcissistic effing witch. And there's some things that were said about Kourtney's kids, etc. So I want to know, and I think a lot of people want to know if this beef is real, if is it staged, is it just for ratings, et cetera. What's the truth behind all of this? Because I feel like Kim says that, ever since she got with Travis, that she's changed, and that's not the case. I feel like this beef was already happening way before then, but I do feel as the first card that I pull out is the double card. Wow, this is really a toxic. This is not fake, guys. Like, this is really, really a toxic situation. I really do feel like Kourtney and Kim hate each other. I do also get there's a lot of baggage that Kourtney carries. I feel like there's been a lot of like almost like I feel like Kim feels like entitled to say that, she carries the family or that they owe her something because they wouldn't be where they're at without her. When in reality, the show wouldn't have been possible and it wouldn't have garnered any hits just with Kim. It took a team, and the family was a team when they first started on E. And I just feel like Kourtney has to be strong because I do feel like Kim can be very um vengeful and very like spiteful in her doings. I think to the public eye, she tries to perceive herself as being someone that's really kind-hearted and would do things, but I really feel like towards her family and specifically towards Kourtney, she can be really, really like ugly. And I feel like if she goes behind people's backs and talks about them and also will try to ruin her sister in some way. I feel like Kourtney is doing the best thing, but I feel like this has affected Kourtney's mental health and spiritual health. She needs to back away and like really cleanse herself, cleanse her energy, and do a cord cutting on Kim because I think that it's fucking toxic. And I think it's not going to get any better between the both of them. I do think that um Kourtney is a lot more spiritually evolved than Kim. I feel like the things that Kim matters to Kim don't necessarily matter to Kourtney. Kourtney is Kourtney at the end of the day, and she's ready for whatever's coming her way. Like, she's ready and fierce, and she's ready to tackle on it. She's not afraid to be herself, and she's like an alchemist. She knows how to diffuse and like take energies. And does it hurt her? Of course it hurts her. I feel like it hurts both sisters, but Kim is very emotionally disconnected, and there's something very dark about Kim. I don't think that Kim realizes that she has problems, that she needs psychological help, or she may need, spiritual help from detaching from the demons, the inner demons that she has. I mean, I do feel like she's a very hateful person. And again, this is from a spiritual perspective. Again, this is all alleged, from what I see from a spiritual perspective. It's my own opinions, and this is for entertainment purposes only. I have to state that disclaimer so people understand. But what I see from Kim on a soul level is that she can be very spiteful. Is she a bad person? Not necessarily. We all are flawed. None of us are perfect. And I'm not defending Kim in any capacity, but I do feel like, she does feel tired as well from always like being the one that's blamed for everything when everything goes wrong, But I think that she plays a big part in that because being the big sister, being the person that, is responsible for many things, I feel like she should come from a more loving place. But Kourtney feels very isolated. She's going to push all of them away. Like Kim, the mom, Chris, her other sister, she's going to push them all away. I just feel like this is for her betterment and for her sanity. And I feel like she has two decisions to make. I feel like she's going to still try to be a part of the family when she's ready, but she's always going to be vigilant because there's always this feeling of like looking over your shoulder because there are people that are snakes, and it's not just Kim, it's people in Kim's camp, the producers, the people on the show. And I feel like this hurts Chris on some level with the Queen of Cups, and she would like to make this better. But I also feel like Robert Kardashian, their dad from the other side, is like shaking his head, and this is not what he would want. He would want them to come together and stop being like dogs and cats, like fighting. And I do feel like she's gonna feel constantly like she's gonna have to defend herself from the family, because I do feel like the other sisters and family members do talk about Kourtney behind her back, and I feel like there's a lot of communication, possibly group chats, texts, things that are going on about Kourtney and her parenting and whatnot. But Kourtney is happier with her own family, with Travis and her kids. That's when she's the most happiest. I also feel like the divine is guiding her and she is very protected. I feel like spiritually she's more evolved than Kim. And I also feel like she's got to be patient. The blessings that she's wanting to manifest in her life are going to pay off. But I also feel the Two of Cups here, that she will eventually try to rebuild that relationship with Kim, but it's going to be very, very much on her own terms and conditions. And I do feel that what is the factor that brings them together is money. Like there will be a proposal. I wouldn't be surprised at some point if Kourtney does like a tell-all or writes a book about her life, and what it's been like growing up in the Kardashian family, or she might be offered to have a show just of her and Travis. I don't know if she would do something like that, but I do feel like this is a lot of like mourning. She is mourning the death of her sister, and not that anybody's died, but it's like in essence, like she's had to like see Kim as being dead to her so she can move on from it, because there's so much judgment, there's so much toxicity from all of this, and no one's benefiting. Everybody's getting hurt. Kim's getting hurt. Everybody's getting hurt. The kids feel it. And I do feel like the Three of Wands is like Kourtney's energy. She's going to be like planning the future, planning her future self, her trips and stuff, planning what 2024 looks like. But I feel like she will charge ahead. She's not the type to procrastinate. And I feel like Travis is like also in his creative zone, but together they bring happiness to each other and they're trying to expand the family and make it grow. And I do feel like together as a team, her and Travis, they can make good money, etc. But I do feel like there is a lot of legal battles or legal issues down the road for Kourtney. I don't know if this is like her suing someone, but I do feel like the dad is right behind her and is trying to give her support, because again he knows that this is very painful. The Two of Pentacles are some financial decisions that Kourtney will have to make, and I think that this may involve like contracts and things of that nature, but I do see her standing in her power and always being like an innovative person with her brand, with Poosh and etc. to make money. Things will be revealed to her in time. I feel like her intuition is getting stronger, and they're just saying for her to trust her intuition, and that, she's going to overcome all the obstacles that she's been having in her life. But it's not going to be an easy task. It's not an easy undertaking. And she does feel relatively lonely at times, when it comes to her family. Like she can't just turn to her sisters like she used to and be like, hey, this is going on, or hey, I need your opinion on this. And the King of Swords just tells me again, this is like, it's Travis's energy. And I feel like he tries to protect her and he tries to like be a nice guy. Also, he's not afraid to stand up to the sisters or stand up to people. But ultimately, I do feel like Kourtney has been betrayed by Kim and had been betrayed by a lot of people or sold out. And it's like, it's not right, And I feel like she's going to continue to work hard and do her thing. But ultimately, I do feel like Kourtney is trying her best, and they're saying for her to take a leap of faith with everything that she wants in this lifetime, and that if she does trust the universe, money's going to be coming to her, opportunities. So I feel like she's going to be financially okay, but I do feel like there is an ending to this relationship or friendship, sisterhood with Kim and the other sisters, and she might just step away for a while. And I don't know if her and Travis will like try for another baby, like have a surrogate or something, or if she can even fall pregnant. But I feel like there is an announcement of a pregnancy around them. So I don't know if this is like, them adopting or it's her having another child, but I just feel like there's something there around pregnancy again for I'm sorry, Kourtney. But that's what I see, and I'm hearing, from spirit. I think that there's a lot of like growth to be done from both of them, and a lot um of soul searching and forgiveness that needs to be done. But that's what I see and I hear, and I wish them all the best. And if you like this video, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And comment below if you have another request. I will be doing one soon on Taylor Swift and her new beau. So, all right, guys, until next time, bye.